Good morning. Day 18 of self-care. I have to do the hand movement with it. Amplify. Welcome. There goes my phone. Self-care amplified. I'm glad you're here. Good morning, Cindy. Yay, from Colorado. Oh, how are you? So day 18, and this is over halfway done. And I was thinking this morning about how amplified is upping it more than you ever have before. It's turning it up and, you know, sort of riding that momentum, building a momentum and riding a momentum. And I know some of us in Florida here are still, we sort of did a back step and now catching back up to finding balance in body, mind, spirit, and emotion, finding our center, finding our energy back. So it's a nice practice is being able to reflect on what's happening. Ready to amplify, amp it up, yeah. Yeah, and so in order to build the momentum, we've got to see, well, what has been happening, and the ability to use your mind to look back at an occurrence and make sense of it, and to, you know, call it process it, or at least just think about it and think about what you learned from it versus judging yourself for it or ignoring it and just moving forward and not reflecting back, which means you could very easily keep repeating patterns. If you want to keep moving forward and keep going with change, you've got to see and notice what you've done, pull out those strengths, notice what you can learn, and then keep unfolding forward into the future in being in the present moment, but acknowledging what is occurring for you that's new and unique and different. I hope that makes sense. This ability to reflect, it takes a little time, it takes a little inner stillness, and it takes not judging, which I think is a big deal for a lot of people. Learning. Hi, Sue. Learning to not judge, and part of not judging is getting a little more clear on noticing when a judgment starts to come in about something you've done or about yourself or your body or your life. Noticing when a judgment starts to occur and redirecting it, and that takes time and it takes practice. It can be something that could take years to get to a point where you become comfortable with noticing when a judgment starts to come forward and redirecting it. And that takes self-forgiveness also. Any new skill, anything that we're practicing takes time, takes dedication, it takes intention, it takes coming back, having will to do it. So that takes self-care, that takes energy. In order to have energy, you've got to have some things that bring you into integration of body, mind, spirit. I don't know if any of that made any sense. I thought I would start today with reading a little bit from this book by Gabriel Roth. It's called Connections, The 5 Threads of Intuitive Wisdom. And I didn't really pick anything out. I thought I would just open it and see what arises here. I love just coming on here and connecting with you and opening up into this moment, different than any other moment, as widely as I can, and receiving, letting it all come in, letting all of whoever is there and whatever I'm feeling inside authentically, and sharing it, and in this moment feeling our possibilities. So with that, let's see. Oh, good. So this is the chapter called Dancing with Chaos. That's a good thing. Oh, let's see. Let me turn to Dancing with Chaos. Chaos is bi-directional. It can happen inside, it can happen outside. For me, the teaching is that there is a path through chaos, and that path is my intention. I stayed calm and on track with the doyen, even though a big part of me wanted to run out the door. It also definitely occurred to me to flee the club, but I stayed true to my intention to direct the show in spite of a major concussion, a blizzard, 200 drunk Santas, and DJ who just had to sabotage my choreography by playing a Martin Luther King speech during our sexiest, hottest number. Intention carries us through the hard times. Think of it as the intuition of the mind, a powerful creative force that can not only imprint objects, but actually influence world events. Was it a coincidence that on 9/11/2002, the New York State Lotto numbers came up as 911? The mind field is chaotic, and it's possible to feel overwhelmed in this vortex of energy and imagery. But if we practice navigating it with the intention of a wizened old Native American tracker, we can open ourselves to clues, to signs, and to symbols in the wilderness that lead us to our quarry. Trackers need a mission, a vision to propel them through thick and thin, to ground them in the chaos of all that is. The fast track to being a tracker is dancing. Put on some gentle, rolling chaos music. Place your feet shoulder width apart and plant them there. Gently bounce to the beat of the music without moving your feet too much or jumping off the floor. This will help you relax as you move the rest of your body. Soften your knees so they cushion your bounce. And as you shake, relax your face, gently moving your head so your neck feels supported. Next, bounce and shake your shoulders. Keep adding parts of your body. Take it a minute or two for each body part to feel the external and the internal shaking. Keep going until your whole body is shaking as if gentle rolling thunder is rumbling through you. When the music stops, feel the pulse of chaos that moves in you, even when your exterior appears quiet and serene. Let's do it.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing. Inside of me, inside of me, I have ended this long search. You inspire for everything that I was looking for to play inside of me. The nimble fingers of your loving open the door to your key, to my innocence of your heart cries in is the earth. To be is the stars and the trees. To be is the sun. To be is the birds and the wind. I love it. You have come in this moment of silence.
Wishing you all a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope you're dancing. I hope you're moving your body and getting your heart rate going. And I hope that you are getting everything that you need, and that if you're in Sarasota, that your electric is back on.